score for the visiting team. At power forward, left strike. At the other forward position, R.J. Barrett. It's time to introduce the starting for your home team. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 34, Ray Allen.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Schrempf, also Williams out there, and it's Giddy in at the 2.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Ivy. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Kemp against Schrempf. Right side, Kevin Durant. Knocked loose. The dish now to Payton. 5 on the clock. Over Ivy. Misses off the left iron. And here's Boston. For the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
KD with the bucket.
One of the deadliest shooters in league history. KD especially on the catch and shoot.
Here's Ivy. And again, Boston with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Kemp. Here is Sigma.
Hey, we need a shot. We need a shot.
Kicks it out to Allen.
I got ball.
Pass to Payton. Allen left side. Williams with the block. Here's Ivy, covered by Payton. It's hauled in by Sigma. Outside Kemp. Payton outside. Back to Kemp. Over Ivy. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. Ivy's got 12.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To the paint. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
KD's height and length make him a nightmare. He can easily get a shot off.
Boston leading by 4. From deep. It's rebounded by Durant. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Oklahoma City.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Sigma's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's Ivy. He's covered by Kemp. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Here is Sigma. He's got 5. Kemp with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ivy, covered by Peyton. Just 5 to shoot. No good again that time. And so here is Oklahoma City. Allen surveying the D. And here's KD for 3. Rebound Boston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Ivy. 12 points for him. Williams kicks to Ivy. Launches a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Ivy's got 15.
And well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Williams with the block. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Ballers ahead. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Russell Westbrook out there with Ellis. Then there's Lewis, and it's McDaniel at the small forward spot. Westbrook, Williams with the block. Here's Ivy. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
That one drops for him. Lewis has got his first points of the night.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Ivy. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now here's Westbrook, guarded closely, and stolen by Williams. Jacks up a 3. Barrett dishes to Ivy. The 3, here's Schrempf, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Oklahoma City trails by 10. Here's Lewis. Nice D from Barrett. Lewis has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Ivy. And it's off from three-point range. Lewis passes to Westbrook. Inside, here's Ellis. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
No. Switch.
Westbrook kicks to Haywood. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's Ivy. He's covered by Westbrook. They get it again. Pass to Giddey.
Box out.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now the pass to Giddey. For three, McDaniel grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Westbrook passes to Ellis. Back to Westbrook. Williams with the block. Here's Ivy. Haywood covering. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Driving inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Passes to Haywood. Ellis outside. Outside Westbrook. Poked loose and stolen by Ivy. Takes it inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Boston making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. The Thunder with another miss. Now the Ballers with it. They're on a 17-4 run. And there's the drive and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first
And we've come to expect that from Westbrook. Hard charging, putting defenders in a situation where they just have to foul.
Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Ray Allen is checked in for Oklahoma City. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Brown the pass to Sigma. Schrempf against George. Here is Sigma. He dishes it to Allen. 4 on the clock. And here's Brown outside. Schrempf against the rebound. And here's Westbrook. And so it's Boston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boston leading by 16. Taking a look at the Ballers. They've got R.J. Barrett. Williams is out there with Schrempf. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Giddey in at shooting guard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Westbrook against Payton. Westbrook passes to Giddey. Drives to the hoop. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Barrett. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter. Payton against Barrett. Pass to Kemp. It's Allen on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team.
Yeah, easy call.
The Thunder have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line, and Allen drops them both. Boston leading by 19 points. Here's Westbrook. Out to Schrempf. In the corner, Barrett with it. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, out to Schrempf. It's Barrett on the wing. Williams inside. Now, here's Barrett. Defense right on him.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. And to the lineup for your home team, Xavier McDaniel.
Dishes it to Allen. Sigma the pass to Payton. Shot from free throw range. The shot's good. Payton's got his second bucket of the night.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Takes a 3, and Giddey gets it to go.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to McDaniel. Outside Durant. Oklahoma City moving it around. Allen, that's good.
Yeah, and how about that feed there from Sigma to set up the basket? The big fella putting on his point guard shoes there to make that play happen.
From deep. Boston getting another chance here. Westbrook passes to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Giddey, defended by Allen, and it's in there. Giddey's got 11 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Boston making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. Westbrook kicks to Brown. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. George, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Ivy, defended by George. Schrempf with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Brown. No good off the back of the rim. Boston leading by 22. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Launches it, and the 3-ball is good. Ivy's got 31 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Haywood's checked in. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's George. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
R.J. Barrett.
It's on R.J. Barrett.
Oh, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Brett Brown at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Ivy. Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Kemp is out there with Paul George. Then there's Brown. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Sigma in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. Boston getting another chance here. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Ivy's got 34 points.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra competitive. Claps back from distance.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Ivy. From deep. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook will bring it up for the Thunder. To the middle, here's Sigma, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Ivy with the bucket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the Thunder with some changes. KD's checked in for George. Allen comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Payton in for Brown. Payton against Barrett. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Ivy, covered by Payton. Offensive rebound. Schrempf kicks to Ivy. The tray. It's hauled in by Sigma. Sigma's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Ivy, covered by Payton. Here's Ivy. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Home team ball.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Peyton passes to Sigma. Now
2
Allen.
minutes remaining in the game.
Back to
2
KD.
minutes.
The three. And Boston with the rebound. Giddy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ivy. Thunder with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Ivy. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Ivy's got 40 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
.103 left to play in the final quarter. The pass to Barrett. He kicks it to Ivy. 5 to shoot. Back to Barrett. From past the arc. That one doesn't drop. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Allen drives in and slam dunk by Allen.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Schrempf with the steal. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, Ivy with the
3
bucket.
points.
Ivy's got 43 points.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Fires the three. It's hauled in by Sigma. Now here's Peyton. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and
On the floor for the visiting team. Shooting guard, Terrence Davis. At small forward, Danielle Marshall. At the other forward, Chris Webber. At center. It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 16, Peja Stojakovic. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'6", number 8. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 4, Chris Webber.
And it's the Kings to start out. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Webber is out there with Williams. And there's Davis, and it's Ivy in at the point.
Awesome display. Fierce with the level of strength. DeMarcus with the impressive move.
Here's Ivy. Oscar Robertson with the rebound.
Away team
And
foul.
when you are as good a
Danielle
shooter
Marshall.
as he is, you
That's
have to
his
have the
first personal
confidence
foul.
to take that
First
shot.
team foul.
It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now, here is Stojakovic. There's the feed to Cousins. Nails the baby hook. Cousins has got his second bucket.
This is the look you want. High percentage. DeMarcus putting himself in a position to succeed.
Here is Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Williams can't hit. From deep, Robertson off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ivy with the bucket.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
And Webber with the basket on the assist by Robertson.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Ivy, covered by Robertson. Here's Ivy. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Johnson against Davis. Johnson dishes to Robertson. Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And it's Sacramento's ball. Pass to Johnson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Stojakovic, the pass to Weber.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Kings moving the ball around. The 3 from Robertson. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Ivy. He's got 9. And Marshall kicks to Ivy. Here's the 3. No good that time. And so here's Sacramento. Down low. Williams with the block. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ivy with the bucket.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And here are the Kings now. They trail by 1. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Home team ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Substitution.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
It's time for T-shirts.
Here's Archibald. He feeds it to Lucas. Stolen by Weber. Here's Ivy. And again, Boston with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Away team foul.
The Kings making a switch here.
Personal foul.
Bibby's checked in.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, Mike Bibby.
54 seconds left to play here in the first.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Away team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
Here's Ivy. 18 points for him. Lets it go from deep. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Bibby passes to Archibald. Now Richmond, top of the key, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Ivy. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Ballers lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So with Cousins on the bench, here's who Luke Walton's going with. Lucas is out there with Richmond. Then there's Mike Bibby. Then there's Martin. And it's Divac in at the center, locking down the middle. And here are the Kings now, following the three-pointer by Boston. Here's Bibby. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bibby's got his first basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's Davis with the drive. Weber kicks to Marshall. From outside the arc, Divac the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now, here is Bibby. He's tightly guarded. That's a two from Martin. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
The assist.
Yeah, Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
Here's Ivy. Bibby covering. Bibby with a defensive effort. Here's Martin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
That's his second
And
personal
one on
foul.
Weber.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And he makes both free throws. Davis with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Ivy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
Boston
first
shooting their
personal
first
foul.
free throws of the game on this trip to the line. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Kings. Robertson comes in for Bibby. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Cousins. To the inside, Birdsong. Williams with the block. The pass to Marshall. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Birdsong. Kicks it out to Robertson. Knocks down the three ball. Robertson's got 8.
One of the best passers at the center position. Just another way Cousins affects scoring.
Ivy passes to Marshall. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Bowlers lead by 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Feeds it to Martin. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Martin's got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's Davis with the ball for Boston. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Ivy, covered by Robertson. 5 on the clock, driving to the basket. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Martin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Martin's got his third basket of the night.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's Ivy. Here he goes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Substitution for your home team.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Robertson dishes to Johnson. Here's Stojakovic. Off to a good start as gets his first shot attempt.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Ivy. 28 points for him. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Weber throws it down.
And how about Weber there, rising up for the alley-oop. Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
Johnson with the bounce pass. With the fadeaway. The shot, no good. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Johnson. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Goes back up with 1 on the clock. Here's Williams. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Robertson passes to Cousins. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Cousins has got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the end.
And a close game. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And here are the ballers now. It's a one-point game. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Boston. Williams is out there with Weber. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Ivy in at the point guard position. Count it, good.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Here's Sacramento. And here is Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Robertson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Off the inbound. Boston leading by 3. Here's Ivy. He has 30. Davis in the corner. It's the three-point bomb. Davis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Ivy, covered by Robertson. Here's Ivy.
Home team foul.
Bibby checked in for Robertson.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team. Mike Bibby.
Here's Ivy. Bibby covering. 5 to shoot. Ivy passes to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kicks to Ivy. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for your home team.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ivy passes to Marshall. And stolen by Lucas. Now, here is Bibby. Not a lot of room. Driving the lane. Embry. Sacramento again missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Timeout called by the Kings. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is, and every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now, here is Weber. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. It's Williams with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here are the Kings now. They're scoreless since the first half.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Ballers.
Boston leading by 11. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Ivy. 30 points in the game. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Oh!
Wow! He went high.
That was nice. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
For Sacramento, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both. 1:06 left to play in the third. Outside Williams. Williams missing again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Boston leading by 11. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ivy. He's got 32. Count the basket. Ivy's got 6 points in the quarter.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
That one goes. Count it.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Here's Ivy. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Luke Walton's going with. They've got Robertson. Weber is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Stojakovic, and it's Archibald in at the point guard. Now here's Robertson. Back to Stojakovic. No good on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here's Ivy. Here's Williams. In time, he gets the jumper to fall.
Assisted by
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Weber. The feed now to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Stolen. To the middle. Taken away by Williams. Passes it to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's Williams with the drive.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Williams against Cousins. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer is right on target. Cousins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Davis kicks to Williams. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Ivy into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Here's Cousins. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Count that bucket.
Throughout the evening, he's got to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Archibald. Here's Robertson. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Ivy. There's the try.
Love it, love it.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let up.
Hold on!
Kevin, you gotta buckle up on that one.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Ivy. From deep three-point range, Weber pulls it in. Sacramento trails by 14. Robertson dishes to Cousins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Weber.
The more controversial players in the game, what's amazing through all the scrutiny is the consistency of Cousins' production.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Ivy kicks to Williams. And it's Boston with another.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Cousins gets it to go.
That's the problem with trying to stop Cousins. He takes you all over the floor, right there, facing up from mid-range.
Down low, Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Good on the shot.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Here's Ivy. The kick out to Williams. Hits it from three-point
3
range.
points.
And the Bowlers lead by 15.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Ivy, covered by Robertson. Here's Ivy. Lets the three fly. It's all in by Stojakovic. Here's Robertson, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
A San Antonio landmark, the beautiful, colorful Riverwalk, as we welcome you from the Lone Star State. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week, Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Johnson, and it's Smith in at the 4 slot. And for the Spurs, now here's Parker. Second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. Really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
Griffin outside. 4-3. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Ginobili. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Now here's Griffin. The 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he knocks down the first one.
First team foul.
No good on the second free throw. Boston on offense. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Parker finds Leonard. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Parker passes to Leonard. 5 to shoot. And he can't get that one. And Boston going the other way now. Griffin outside. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. Griffin's got 11.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Ooh, poked away. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Smith. It's tipped. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The kick out to Griffin. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. 14 points for him.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Ginobili. Here's Leonard. No good, a bit long that time. Boston on offense. They've got a 9-point lead. And here's Griffin outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
To halt the run, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist. Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Griffin with it. Give him 20. They get it again. Fires the 3. To the left side wing. The 3 ball. Connects from downtown. Griffin's got 23.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
To the paint. The rebound by Murray. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Offensive rebound. Griffin passes to Smith. The kick out to Griffin. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Shoots from the baseline. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. This one for 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
From deep three-point range, that shot missing. And so it's Boston with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They've been... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the floor for Boston, they've got DeJounte Murray, and it's Griffin in at the 2 spot.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Lays it up and banks it in.
No surprise. Realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And here's Griffin. That's 29 for him. Sends it home from three-point land. Griffin's got 32 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Gervin, defended by Griffin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it.
Gritty,
and rough, but that's how you win games.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Smith penetrating from deep. Johnson, and he buries his first look.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Pass to Parker. Now Robinson. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And here's Parker. Here's Ginobili. And the officials call a traveling violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Pass to Silas. And here's Smith. Parker defending. Smith outside. From the right block. Here's Wallace. Fires the three. And he buries his first look.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Parker against Murray to stop the run. Parker, no good. Smith outside. The kick out to Johnson, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Team ball. Into the lineup for your home team, Sean Elliott.
Now Smith. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Wallace. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Here's Smith. 4 on the clock. Down low. Here's Johnson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Johnson's got 5.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Ginobili, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Boy, I like watching Ginobili rise up for the jam. Doesn't do it often, but when he does, it's pretty impressive.
Now here's Smith, guarded closely. From deep, Johnson sinks it. What range from downtown. Give him 8.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Johnson's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. To the inside, Duncan. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Johnson's gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 6 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Smith. He's closely guarded. Murray for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Just good awareness from Leonard there, feeding a wide-open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Wallace. Tipped away.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your home team, Tim Duncan.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Pass to Murray. Wide open. And the basket is good. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And so it's Boston building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Murray. The kick out to Johnson. From deep. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Johnson's got 13 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And for Boston, the drive by Murray. It's hauled in by Robinson. Parker outside. Over to the wing, and he drives in. Deflected! Murray against Parker. Johnson passes to Murray. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now.
One of the more improved players over the last few years, Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become? It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Look like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
The pull-up! Ginobili, no good. Boston on offense, and it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I mean, I totally agree, B.A. I mean, he creates for himself and others, one of the best rebounders in the league at his position, and boy, is he disruptive on defense.
Just 5 on the clock, and stolen by Leonard. Inside, puts up the 8-footer. Duncan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Murray's gone 2 of 3 shooting from distance here. That shot's good by Parker. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside Johnson. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Parker. That shot is off. And Boston going the other way now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Down low, Wallace takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
1:49 left in the third quarter here. And stolen by Murray. He goes up, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Boy, what an opportunistic defender Murray is. His ball-hawking nature serving him well there.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
1:24 left in the third quarter. Griffin outside. Pass to Murray. Griffin outside. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. To the middle. Here's Robinson. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Outside Johnson. Now here's Griffin. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Drills it from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Robinson can't hit. Boston on offense. For 3. Griffin's shot is off.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Yep, that one's good. He's got 6.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
From deep. Doesn't go for him. Parker outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Gervin, no good. And for Boston, we've got Keldon Johnson, and it's Griffin in at the shooting guard position. The long distance 3 is buried. Griffin's got 38 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And he's going for the lob. And a nice finish on the layup.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Griffin outside. Pass to Johnson. Griffin outside. Counted from distance. Griffin's got 9 points here in the second half.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Wallace's shot is good.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the inside. It's intercepted. Now here's Griffin. From outside the arc. He's off on that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Got a piece of it. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here's the fast break. And Griffin slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Gervin. Here's Silas. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. Here's Moore, defended by Murray. Here's Silas. Fires for 3. Wallace pulls it in. And here's Griffin. Murray with it. Outside Johnson. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And it's Smith penetrating. Pass to Wallace. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Boston.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively. Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Smith outside. 1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Home team ball. Into the lineup for your home team, Got Embiid.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. From 13, and he knocks the jumper down.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Pass to Wallace. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. San Antonio goes the other way with it. To the middle. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, you can't allow Gilmore that kind of positioning. I mean, once he gets it, he's throwing it down every time.
Smith outside. There's the triple. Wallace's shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith with the rebound. Griffin with it. Pass to Smith. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident.
On the floor for the visiting team, at shooting guard, Patrick Beverly. It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. At small forward, at 6'6"
Here we go.
number 22.
Tip-off goes to Houston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smith out there with Wallace. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Francis in at the 1 spot. Now here is Smith. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And here is Tatum. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Tatum against Malone. Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Down low, here's Malone, and then Malone with the dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Drives to the hoop, out to the right wing. Smith against Malone. Here's Tatum. And there's the pass to Wallace. Shoots over Olajuwon. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Malone outside. And it's Houston with another.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
It's amazing. Scouts were worried that Tatum would be a streaky spot-up shooter, but you see the perfect form.
The three. The rebound by Drexler. Now here is Olajuwon. D right on him. Francis passes to Harden. No good that time. Nice defense from Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Ballers. Tatum way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Ballers. Here's Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And he's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Harden.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
Harden against Beverly. Pass to Francis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Olajuwon. Over Wallace.
Hey, don't forget the clock.
Olajuwon inside. Wallace covering. Olajuwon's shot is good.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Here's Francis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Smith the pass to Wallace. Malone with the steal. Here's Francis, guarded by Tatum. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Drexler.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Wallace. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Start it.
A new lineup here for Houston. Ballers on D. Pass to Maxwell. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Now here is Smith. Takes it inside. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Passes it to Tomjanovich. That's tipped. Here's Thorpe. That shot missing. Nice defense from Wallace. Gets it off. That one, no good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
They've got Maxwell. He's out there with Thorpe, and it's Murphy in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
So here's Murphy, and the Ballers getting their last shot to go. The pass to Thorpe. He's looking for Hayes and finds him, and it's sent back by Wallace. Pass to Francis. Takes the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
Here's Murphy. Pass to Thorpe. And no good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. The drive by Smith. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Ralph Sampson.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Smith. The dish to Wallace. Banked in off the glass. Wallace has got the lead up to 13 now for the Ballers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Beverly against Maxwell. Passes to Drexler. And stolen by Tatum. Wallace kicks to Smith. Over Hayes. Back to Wallace. Here he goes.
Nice. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it. LeBron, Kawhi, KD, all lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
Moses Malone. He's checked in for the Rockets. James Harden comes in for Maxwell.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Boston.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And what confidence from Beverly squaring himself up as the pass was coming his way, so he was ready to fire.
Kicks it to Smith. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Over in the corner, Beverly. No good from outside. Houston trails by 15. To the inside, Sampson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Beverly wide open. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. And they get it back.
And Beverly just goes all out on defense, which is what allows him to come up with these rejections.
Smith inside, working on Malone. Here's Francis. Drills the three-pointer. Francis has got a pair of triples in the second now for Boston. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Ballers.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Substitution for your home team. Hakeem Olajuwon. Steve Francis.
Here's Malone. He's got 6. The 3 from Harden. Here's Olajuwon, and it's sent back by Wallace. They retain possession, and he gets it back. And some nice passing there by Houston. Olajuwon, good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Poked loose. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Francis. He's got 6. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Houston trails by 15. The three from Harden finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone. And you don't get that kind of leeway unless you're knocking them down.
Now the pass to Francis. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Boston again missing. And so it's Boston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Down violation. Home team ball.
Olajuwon, the pass to Harden. And it comes off the front of the rim. Boston leading by 12. Taking a look at the bowlers. Tatum out there with Smith. Then it's Wallace. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Francis in at the point. Now here is Smith. He kicks it to Beverly. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Beverly. 3 on the clock. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Harden. Drexler drives in, and they recover it. Here's Malone, and there it is for him. Malone's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Houston.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore, a tough one.
Driving to the basket. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Francis passes to Olajuwon. It's good. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now, here is Smith. He has 6. Out to Wallace. Shoots over Olajuwon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
So for the Rockets, Yao checked in for Olajuwon. Hayes comes in for Malone. And it's Maxwell in for James Harden. Wallace hits 2 free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Drexler against Tatum. Drexler passes to Francis. With his first shot attempt, here's Yao. The shot off that time, and it's Boston the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Smith outside. 7-foot shot. The kick out to Tatum. The 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Paul's checked in.
Chris Paul.
Houston trails by 12. Here's Maxwell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A nice shot by Yao.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough, and I think he realizes that.
Here's Francis, defended by Paul. Smith with it. He has 6. With the drive, Wallace. And the dunk by Wallace.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Paul passes to Maxwell. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Here's Francis. He's got 8. Smith outside. Inside. And Wallace slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading the scores.
And the rejection by Smith. Thorpe, that's good. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Francis passes to Smith, feeds to Beverly. Back to Smith. Driving the lane, pass to Francis. Here's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Timeout called the Rockets. Ben Wallace with a strong contribution so far in this one.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
And the Rockets making a change here. Sampson's checked in. Pass to Murphy. 1:02 left to play in the third. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
There's just so much Murphy can do with the ball in his hands. He can score himself when he has to, but finding an open teammate like that is always his first priority.
Now here is Smith. 6 points for him. And he tried. Oh!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. So here's Murphy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Smith feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Wallace. Smith kicks to Beverly. There's the 3. Goes back up. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Passes it to Maxwell. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Boston, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Francis. We've got Moses Malone. He's out there with Olajuwon. Drexler out there with Harden. And it's Francis in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
A one-on-one here. Here's Francis. Kicks it out to Malone. And it's sent back by Wallace. And they're able to recover. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Ballers. The pass to Francis. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Ballers lead by 16. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Ballers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've been... offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Olajuwon against Tatum. Olajuwon with the block. To the middle, here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk, just ramming it in the defense's face.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Francis. Wallace right side. Shot clock at 6. And Wallace slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now a timeout called by Houston. Ben Wallace with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Clyde Drexler on the wing. Olajuwon trying to break free. And Clyde Drexler gets the 3.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Going inside, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Harden against Beverly to the inside. And good that time.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Here's Francis. Outside Tatum. Over Malone. And again, it's Boston converting.
An elite mid-range shooter. That's what he is. Even back in high school, Tatum will always have this in his arsenal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden has a wide-open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And that one's good, Francis.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
That's good, and the Baller lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Francis.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, man, talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Beverly, pass to Francis. From the arc, it's rebounded by Houston. And Harden launches it from deep. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Tatum for three. That's another one for him, his fifth in just 7 shots.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, if you're a fan of this team, you couldn't be happier. What a performance.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Wallace kicks to Beverly. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Tatum for three. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 13. Down low, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Home team ball. Checking in for your home team.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Inside, here's Yao, and finished off by Yao.
Listen, you can count on Paul to find the open man. His court awareness, simply off the charts.
Francis passes to Tatum. From deep three-point range, no good there. So the Ballers win it, and in the win, a And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K. Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Klay Thompson is out there with Danny Granger. Then there's Jason Tatum.
Here we go.
Then it's Wallace. And it's Thurman in at the power forwards position. And for the Warriors, at the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Durant is out there with Barry. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Down low. Now, here's Chamberlain. Curry gets the bucket.
What a shot by Steph Curry. It's the confidence and the soft touch that makes it look easy.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And here's Tatum for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Curry against Granger. Fires for 3. That one's not going to go. And it's Boston the other way. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Pass to Thurman. Here's Tatum from deep. It's rebounded by Curry.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
The passing ability of Steph Curry, not just a shooter, he's skilled at spotting open guys.
KD against Granger. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Tatum. Back to Granger. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Durant with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. 5 points in the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The pass to Thurman. And here is Tatum. Launches it.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Driving in. The Warriors pull it in. The deep three from Thompson. No good with the triple. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1. Lets it go from deep. Three-pointer. Tatum with another miss.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
To the middle. Here's Barry. And that one is stuffed right through.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display. Capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors leading by 3.
Now into the lineup for the home team.
Davis, the pass to Thurman. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Granger. Can they get it? And denied. He sends it right off the glass. With the teardrop, and Mullen gets it to go on the assist by Green.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now here's Granger. Into the lane, and the slam dunk by Granger.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively.
as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Boston, we've got Thompson. He's out there with Danny Granger. Wallace out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Thurman in at the 4 spot. And here is Davis. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
It always helps. When your point guard can throw it down. Davis with that impressive vertical likes powering it home inside.
Now here's Granger. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Green. Tries from 10, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator really sees the entire floor.
Granger against Green. Passes it to Thurman.
Oh, okay.
And he jams it with authority.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Thurman. Pass to Davis. And he lobs it up.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Granger passes to Thurman. And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Thurman. Lays it up and banks it in. Thurman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Thurman's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. There's the pass to Thurman. Pass to Tatum. Down low, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Substitution for your home team.
Here's Curry. Pass to Barry. Plenty of space. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
Now here's Granger. 6 points for him. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Pass to Thurman. Thompson against Thompson. And here's Tatum for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And here we go. Fast break. Granger's got it.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Here's Thurman. Back to Granger. And another basket for Boston.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And the pass to Chamberlain. Curry against Granger. 20 seconds left in the first half. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't let Klay Thompson's scoring overshadow what he gives you at the defensive end.
And here is Granger to the inside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Chamberlain is out there with Barry, and it's KD in at the 3 spot. It's his first trip to the line.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Now here's Thompson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot by Curry, no good.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And Smitty, he's not that flashy about it, but Curry remains one of the elite ball handlers of all time.
Stephen Curry is efficient on how he uses his dribble. Great composure when pressured in traffic, and sometimes he will show off those skills.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And so it's Boston with it. The Warriors making the shot. Granger passes to Thurman. Tatum with it. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by KD.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
Here's Granger. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And here are the ballers now. It's a 1-point game. Now Granger. 14 points for him. That one misses. Great D that time from Curry. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Barry. Richardson comes in for Kevin Durant. Mullins checked in for Thompson. Davis is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Thurman's shot is off. Granger with the ball. Now Green defending. Out to Wallace. And the slam by Wallace.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Richardson after the basket by Boston. Passes to Thurman. Tatum against Richardson. Here's Green. Pass to Thurman. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Richardson against Tatum. Pulls up on the wing. That's good, and the baller lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Mullen.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Pass to Thurman. The 3 from Tatum. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
Assists aren't Thompson's strong suit, but he smartly feeds a ready shooter.
Timeout called the Warriors. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Now into the lineup for the home team, Will Chamberlain. Irving Short.
1:12 left here in the third quarter. Kicks to Green. Drills the baseline jumper.
He's on a team with great mid-range shooters. It's starting to rub off on Draymond Green.
Granger passes to Thurman. There's the pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Green with the block.
Green really puts forth a ton of effort on the defensive side. Always a shot-blocking threat.
Floyd passes to Chamberlain. Over Tatum. Misses off the left iron.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Inside, Thurman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Floyd. And Boston with the rebound. Thurman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shoots the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Ballers lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Boston, we've got Wallace. Thompson is out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Tatum, and it's Thurman in at the power forward. And he goes in for the dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Granger against Curry, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Granger passes to Thurman. Out to Wallace. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
The three from Tatum. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They get it again. Boston leading by 8. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Granger against Thompson. Granger kicks to Wallace. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. The shot by Thompson, no good. Curry against Granger. To the middle. Here's Wallace. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wallace has got the lead up to 10 now for the Ballers. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shots good by Green.
The floater's a good way to catch the defense off guard. Just one of the many deadly shots in Green's arsenal.
Curry against Granger. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Danny Granger.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last time out. He got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. Durant in the corner. It's good from long range.
Accurate from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter. One of the best we've ever seen.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Granger. He dishes it to Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Barry. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Granger against Curry. Now here's Granger. Defense is right there. Here's Wallace driving inside. And the slam by Wallace.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Granger, and it's Granger with the jam.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Curry outside, and Boston with the rebound. Deflects the pass. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.